Sorry I'm late. I was listening to my new favorite podcast, Young Vale.
Hi, I'm Austin, and this is Late Starters. I thought Alex was going to slide in and do the...
Nope.
I didn't stretch before
Done with
doing
you.
that. I'm going to be out for the season now.
Oh, no.
With injury,
Yep.
lower body injury,
Oh, no.
Yep.
we have to bench you. We're going to start releasing social media updates like Tim's back in D&D practice. We think he might play next time.
Currently listed as day-to-day.
Tim, what's Young Vale?
It's my new favorite podcast.
Who's on that? Who hosts it and who's co-hosts it?
I don't think I should be the one to tell you. We should
I
have
think
Vic.
you should be.
No, we should have Vic come in and tell you.
All right, if you can get Vic at a time like this.
Hey, Vic, you want to tell me about Young Vale?
Sure.
Charge him money. Sorry, I'm going to act as your agent. Charge him extra.
That's $10.
Deal.
Canadian?
The pound, which means you owe $15.47.
It's probably a good estimate.
Going to look.
Are you fact
And then
checking?
going
I
to
am.
Venmo.
Oh.
If you don't Venmo Vic money now, Vic's not going to tell you shit about Young Vale.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm looking up the currency exchange, and then I will Venmo Vic money. 10 United States dollars is... This is great podcasting.
The anticipation.
Insert a drum roll sound effect. It'll be great.
Mm-hmm. Kaycie, rip a guitar.
Pound sterling. Is that what it is?
Yes.
Oh, it is that? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that's what they made bullets out of.
No, they make those out of tiny figurines, apparently, according to Alex.
Yep.
Not just according to Alex.
$7 and... nope, sorry. 7 pounds 39. I don't know how you say that. 7.39 pounds.
Quid. 7 pounds, 39 quid.
Is that right?
A quid is a pound.
Oh.
Oh,
But also, we said
Is
it was 10
US dollars.
GBP. So
10
however-
GBP. Yep. So
Oh,
convert
crap.
that the other
I
way.
gotta do it the other way then, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I really just need to know how close Alex's guess was.
1353, so not far off.
Not
Ooh,
far.
that's
It's really not
good.
far off.
Hey, good job, Alex. Inspiration.
Thank you. Thank you. For this game in particular or for any? Can I pick?
Well, no, this one.
Well, we don't use inspiration in this game. That's why I
Yeah.
asked. I don't know if you know the rules, Austin, but let me enlighten you. We don't use inspiration in this game.
You know what will give me inspiration?
The recap?
No. Vic, what is Young Vale about?
That was a perfect segue into your recap. What are you doing?
Yeah, he's choosing violence. Vic, speak for as long as you can in an unbroken sentence about Young Vale and do not stop.
Okay, hang on. So, Young Vale is the brand new actual play TTRPG podcast using the 5e system, but not set in a typical 5e location. Set in the unassuming town of Young Vale, somewhere in northeast USA. Young Vale is the story of 3 completely ordinary teen high schoolers going about their day, trying to navigate homework, teen crushes, and wild magic. When it discovers that the veil is lifted on this otherwise seemingly very ordinary town, their worlds are turned upside down and they must figure out what the heck is going on and what it means for them. And I've run out of breath now. I've had a cold. My lung capacity is very poor.
That sounds amazing, but unfortunately I forgot to record, so we'll just have to put everything in the recap.
Oh man, that was a good nap. Thanks, Biscuit Ray Cyrus, for that rousing news. So we all woke up, and well, everyone except the Taurus. The Taurus was still asleep, which allowed all of our Pokemon to make it across the finish line. So after we completed his tasks, we went into the forest where he built kind of an arena. It looked like a wrestling ring, and I thought maybe we were gonna have to wrestle for a bit. Luckily, we were just having a Pokemon battle. And this was all after he started talking about the Cerulean City hooligan, who I guess used to be his student. And I'm sure, due to the tendency to foreshadow, I'm sure we'll end up meeting this person really soon. Anyway, the champ put his Taurus, his Machamp, and his Graveler against Chonks, Posey, and Leaf. Chonks opened with a majestic Dragon Rage against the Taurus. And the Machamp just started laying into Chonks. And then Calynn, actually throughout the battle, used her motivation to get the Pokemon to move up in the turn order. And Leaf and I were trying to work sort of a type advantage, because fighting Pokemon are weak against flying types, which I don't really understand how that works, but hey, whatever. We weren't the only ones using a type advantage, because Posey, the water type, was using her water against the Graveler. And she actually took care of it pretty quick. Chonks was trying to get a hit in on the Taurus, and the Taurus was trying to get a hit in on Chonks, and the Machamp was just laying into Chonks. It was horrible. Leaf and Posey were trying to distract it, and then Machamp switched targets at one point and ended up attacking Leaf, and the Taurus just couldn't get a hit in. It's like in that movie with the soldiers in white who kept like shooting their guns and they kept missing everybody. That was the Taurus trying to get a hit on our Pokemon. Oh, and Ford and Calynn did a cool double whammy, because Chonks used Fire Fang, and then Posey used Ice Fang, so it was like an icy hot impalement situation. It looked like it hurt really bad. And I guess the Taurus had enough of that, because it pretty much gave up and the champ withdrew it. Leaf took the Machamp almost out, but the Machamp refused to be recalled. So Chonks went in to do another Fire Fang on it, and it grabbed her and put her in a headlock. At this point, Calynn is like, ready to kill this thing. Luckily, Ford and Posey kind of picked up on it, and Posey ran in and did another Ice Fang and finally took it out. And Ford was really excited because he got the championship belt. Because I'm under the impression that Ford really, really likes wrestling. Like, I've seen him in action. He's very practiced at very specific wrestling moves, and it makes me nervous. And if he ever tries to wrestle me, I'm just gonna run away so fast. Anyway, the champ gave us all extra things. I got these cool goggles, and Ford got some smelling salts for, hopefully he'll never have to use them because he'll never be unconscious and or dead again, hopefully. And Calynn got our cool weight belt. And then the champ told us to go visit his wife, whose name is Smoke Show, in Celadon City. Apparently she makes cool wrestling costumes, and Ford is really excited to go. Anyway, I guess the champ wants us all to go defeat the Cerulean City hooligan, and I think we got like a tournament thing to do. Yeah, alright, onwards.
As you all round the bend, you see food trucks and people in costumes all around. In the backdrop, you see a marquee above the city entrance that says, "Welcome to Cerulean City. The city of budgeting water is not right."
What?
My notes are auto-corrected. The city's surrounded by waterways.
And budgeted.
And budgeted. It's a currency. A currency.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Damn, Austin's on fire.
You guys see that the walkway up to Cerulean City has been bombarded with people as they're setting up the World Coronation Series qualifying tournament. As you all make your way through the people, what do?
I check my water Excel spreadsheet.
All balanced.
Austin, what else is around? What else is like, what are we walking through? I know there's like people in costume, there's stuff going on.
Some of the people in the costumes have these masks on, and every now and then they'll go, whoo! And then somebody from somewhere in the crowd will yell it back to them. You see different vendors selling shirts that just have WCSQT, but the QT is like, has like a little heart around it, like cutie. There's people selling art, like the same kind of stuff you would see at a convention is all around here.
So it's like a street fair.
Yes. Basically, the whole route on each side is lined with different food trucks, vendors, and people just walking through.
And there's jesters and clowns, you said?
I didn't, but there can be.
I don't know why I thought there were jesters and clowns.
Oh, maybe because the hooligan.
So there are people wooing back and forth at each other.
Hooing. H-O-O.
Hooing.
It's like a Buc-ee's.
Okay.
Is this another freaking hoot hoot thing that we're gonna have to go through again?
They're hoot hoot, they're back.
I'm going to hoot and see if people will do it back at me.
What's your who sound like? You hear
Like that.
everywhere.
That's awesome. I look down at Posey and then Posey does a who. Worth coming out tonight just for that.
King.
Does anybody who back at Posey?
Well, I'm trying to think of Pokemon, and yeah. Pidgey. Edward Cullen into it. As you all go through, is there any of the vendors you want to interact with? They have vendors selling shirts. They have food. They have these little wooden carvings of like Pokemon that you hang your keys on.
May I paint you a word picture?
Dude, get that brush out and start stroking. Nope.
Looks like someone new is going to take the title of Cream Jeans tonight.
Thank God that's off my shoulders.
I don't know. He might put it back on your shoulders. I don't know what you two are into.
2 pumps and a beer.
All right, so one of these vendor carts is selling all sorts of wonderful candy delicacies that are like made into Pokemon, like little Magikarp suckers that are like the candy is like kind of pulled into the shape of it, and beautiful little sort of truffle spheres. Yeah, spheres. I'm gonna go with it. I've seen those before, with the little like scarves wrapped around them made of chocolate and everything, and these little delicate sugar lapras that are spun there, and marshmallow candies and all sorts of things. And you just see this cart kind of like exactly like in Jaws when the shark hits the boat. And then the next thing is just, Chonks, no! And then Calynn is pulling Chonks' legs as hard as she can, and the entire upper half of Chonks is obscured in the back of this cart as chaos ensues, and you just hear kind of like small flame like noises and scratching and scrabbling, and it's getting intense.
What Pokemon are out? All of Calynn's. We know that.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Sorry, yes.
I think if we saw like a big group of people, I think Victor would put everybody away except for Spoons, just so nobody gets like trampled on or anything.
Just Posey.
You see Posey kind of like looking around the back, like where Chonks was. Like she was kind of tagging along a little bit.
I'll walk over there and I'll be like, no. I'll get you something.
Crackle.
Yeah, I'll get you something. And then he walks around and he sees somebody that's selling Cinnabaneries. So he buys a Cinnabaneri for...
That's good, Tim.
As you give her it, she... And Chonks, as you're still pulling her away, you see her face is already covered in chocolate. Spoons is kind of floating behind you, Victor. And he kind of peeks his head out, kind of watches this. But then he like looks to you, looks back over to the candy cart.
Do you want something?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sure they have some coffee flavored. Let's get out of this crowd of people. He's like crouched in on himself and he's holding his elbows in and he's just kind of like the swarm of people is like making him really nervous. So he's like trying to go anywhere where there's just open spots. But yeah, we'll go over to the candy cart and see what's over there.
You walk over and sure enough, there are these little coffee taffies that he has, but this guy's kind of like pushing everything like back together. The coffee taffies are in the shape of little dittos, but they're brown. So like like the shit emoji, I guess, is what I've...
It's the shit emoji, but it's got ditto's face.
Yes.
It's a shito.
Inspiration.
Who said that?
Kaycie, inspiration too for rolling with that. Speaking of, Skip, you've made it to the World Coronation Series qualifying tournament. The crowd is bustling with strong trainers and their powerful Pokemon. You've had your eye out for anyone showing promise, and as you scan around, you see a few trainers that you recognize. One of them is pulling a Charmeleon by the tail away from a candy cart as another one approaches with an Abra clinging on to his hood that he's got clenched around him, and another one with a Croconaw that are enjoying some Cinnabonaries. What did you... Cinnabonaries. And they look good. They're making them look good.
The Cinnabonaries or the trainers?
The Cinnabonaries.
Just checking.
The trainers look fine, if not chaotic. Except Victor.
That's my speed. I'm just gonna like straighten my luridly yellow sort of trucker's cap on my head and march very purposefully towards who is closest to me.
Calynn, as she's had to drag chunks away from this cart.
I'm just gonna march right up and be like, "Hiya! You know, if you actually need some assistance in containing that slightly meddlesome, I'm assuming, Pokemon there, I might have just the ticket for you."
Unless Chunks, come on! Unless you have like way more candy than Chunks than is over there, I don't know that there's gonna be much containing going on.
Can I say that I've got like an old lollipop in my pocket?
Mm-hmm.
No wrapper, but like, oh, well, one sec. I promise it's not licked. Oh, can I hold that out?
That's not gonna matter.
She opens her mouth.
Put it in.
As you like put it on her tongue, you see like just a small little flame engulf it, and the candy just starts to melt around her tongue as she swallows the stick and everything. Really?
Fascinating. I'm gonna pull out a little notepad and rapidly make some notes. Sorry, I have to note that for later. Where are my manners? I'm so sorry. I meant to introduce myself. My name is Skip Ripper, bona fide independent Pokeball manufacturer, and I'm looking for sponsees.
Okay, I have like 30 questions. Where to begin? Let's see. What do you mean?
About which part?
Yes.
Well, when I was born, my parents had to call me something. And I guess
they went with that?
they did.
Is it a family name?
Ripper is, yes.
And Skip?
Skip, they misspelled.
They misspelled it?
On account of thinking that everything with an ip sound has two P's and not one.
Well, it's a name. Can you misspell a name? I'm pretty sure you're allowed to like spell and pronounce it however you want.
I knew I'd like you.
I have 2 N's in my name, so like pretty much same.
We're just out here living in doubles.
Exactly. Everyone else here, 1 letters.
Anyways, as I said, I'm an independent manufacturer of Pokeballs. My business, and I'm going to pull out a very like ratty, dog-eared business card that is literally just a card written on with Sharpie. And I'm going to hand it to you that says, Rip with 2 P's, balls with a Z. This is my business. Rip balls. Skip Ripper. And the card just says Skip Ripper, bona fide independent Pokeball manufacturer.
Calynn will grab it, hand it to Chonks, say, file this, and then be like, so anyways, with Pokeballs, isn't there like sort of like a, I don't know, like a trademark or something? Like, can you just make them?
It turns out if you add a Z instead of an S, you're good and clear.
And do you have like a bunch? Like, do you have multiple levels of Pokeball? Do you have different ones? Do you have net balls? Do you have like the swim balls? Do you have all the ones?
I have all the classics, plus a few specialities that are on my own trademark. And like, she's got, I realized I didn't describe her at all. She's like, she's like a malnourished kind of lanky with like a luminous, as I said, yellow trucker's cap over short, sort of badly cut, very like bright lavender purple hair, which tied into 2 terrible pigtails, and like a t-shirt, big orange t-shirt that's had like the sleeves and the neck cut out, so it's just like hanging off of her, and then like a pair of old trousers that are probably like way too big for her, that are just like bunched at the waist, where there's like, I don't know, like half a dozen Pokeballs hanging off of her belt in a variety of colors, and some of them have got stuff drawn on the outside in Sharpie and things like that.
Oh man, I saw a kid with a Master Ball like yours once. Hang on one sec. Victor, come here. You like Pokeballs. Come here, Victor.
Everyone's
Victor!
yelling. I'm coming. He like stumbles out of the crowd, like he's like dodging people and like trying not to make any sort of physical contact. He stumbles up to you. Both he and Spoons have like a little Shadow pop, and then he like wordlessly like hands one to Chonks, and he's like, "Oh, what's up?
Oh, this is Trip with 2 P's. Trip with 2 P's does Pokeball stuff with
Skip.
1 P.
Skip with 2 P's.
Trip, skip. Wait, no.
Trip's quite cool though.
It's kind of an amalgamation. I've given you your own couple name, but it's just your name with the 2 parts.
So I better meet
It's
somebody
fine.
with the name beginning with TR, is what you're saying.
I mean, that's an option.
Mission accepted. I'm so sorry, where are my manners? I haven't introduced myself. And she's gonna hold out her hand to you, Victor, and be like, Skip Ripper, bona fide independent Pokeball manufacturer, looking for sponsees.
He'll like shoulder his like bag and like move his popsicle into the other hand and like shake your hand and like, hi, Pokeballs? I did hear a lot of the word balls being thrown around.
Balls with a Z.
So, oh. That's retro. Cool.
It's legally distinct.
Oh. Yeah. Like I knew somebody once who made one of those like koozies, but then they got a cease and desist. They couldn't use that word, so they had to call it an insulated beverage. Anyway, is it Pokeballs? What kind of Pokeballs you got?
Well, I carry all of the standard types of Pokeballs, as well as a few speciality trademark Pokeballs of my own. I have here the Type Ball, and it's like should pull one off the belt hook that's like got like flames and stuff up the side of it, and it's like orange on one half, and the flames are just Sharpie, and like the Sharpie's starting to run out in places, and it's not like a perfect sphere, it's like some janky, like more closer to like a D20 type shape with like flat sides. Containing a Pokemon of a certain type. In this one, this for example is a fire type, will help bonus to attacks for that type of Pokemon, but also disadvantage to Pokemons of the opposing type. And then I have this one, and it's like a kind of like a wind up, and she sort of like cranks it and twists it, and it kind of goes like one of those like wind up toys. And it's a little more cylindrical, but it's got kind of like feet on one side, like one of those toys that, like, as the pieces spin round, they like little duck feet that kind of make it move forwards. This one's a wind up one, the Sneak Ball. It'll roll right over to your Pokemon, unassuming, unsuspecting, so that you don't have to necessarily throw it. And then there's this one, and it's like she'll pull one out of her pocket that's in like a food bag, and it's a Pokeball. It looks like a regular kind of Pokeball, like with the red and the white, but it's surrounded in glitter, like the glitter is coming off of it and just shakes it in the bag. This is a Pomp and Circumstance ball, which is, by all accounts, mechanically just the same as your regular Pokeball, but when you deploy it, it will set off holographic fireworks and theme music, and it just makes you look very cool.
And it's a good gift for people graduating?
Absolutely. Especially if you want to capture them.
Oh, those are cool. Victor pulls out the Pokeball that Becca made him with the fossil Pokemon. Like, my girlfriend, my friend of mine who's a girl, she's great. I don't know if anyway, someone very dear to me made this one.
Calynn is behind you in small animation form, heart eyes, head on hands, like, ah.
Victor's like waving his arm back towards you, like, shut up.
Oh, this is fascinating. Tell me about it.
So she likes fossil Pokemon, and she's like made this really cool Pokeball for me, and I don't think it like does anything like super cool like yours, but like it's pretty, and I like it, and I like her. And hi, I'm Victor. Did I say that already? Did I miss this whole interaction? I'm sorry. There's so many people here.
There's a lot going on.
Anyway.
And she made you this.
Yeah. It was really nice.
Sounds like she thinks you're pretty cool too. Not that it's any of my business.
Can I see the one with the feet? That was really cool.
Absolutely. Pulls it out. You can take a look at it.
He's gonna like hold it up and examine it and like see if he can like put it on the ground and make it walk.
It looks horrible. Like
what is this made out of?
Oh, a very particular proprietary knowledge components of particular materials, and I couldn't possibly share trade secrets. You know how it is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to get our business off the ground, really. Next year, I'll have my own one of these booths here. This year, I do not.
Ford, as you and Posey are eating, you feel a little tug on the back of your shirt. Oh, hey, Ford, what the fuck are you doing here, bro?
Hey, I think we're gonna enter.
Oh, are you? That's cool
I
as
think
shit.
so. Don't we have? I think we have passes.
You have passes?
I think.
Oh, you gotta go register.
Oh.
They're taking registers up until midnight tonight.
Okay. All right, what are you doing here?
I'm going to kick some ass. Is Calynn here?
Yeah. Yes. You should go talk to Calynn.
She knows what's up.
That's what you should. She does. She knows what's up.
Actually, Ford, she doesn't know what's up. I got something for her, silly ass.
You gonna show her?
I'm going to show her this time.
Yeah, you show her.
I hope I face her in the final round, so I can show. Wait for
in
what?
The final round.
Yeah, take her out. I'm sure.
So you're in the tournament?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
How did you do that?
I just went over there and registered.
I thought you needed to like earn like entry somehow. Isn't that what we've been working on for like many episodes?
This one is the tournament to get into the big tournament.
Oh, that's where I got confused. This isn't even the big Man, this is quite a spread for the not even the big tournament.
Yeah, they
There's
do
a lot
it
going
big.
on here.
I like
You want
it.
to see something neat? You want to
Yeah.
see something cool?
Mm-hmm. Ooh, and you hear him go, "Oh, fuck the who again."
What?
Fuck the who
What?
again. I'm going to take him out too.
Wait, the who? Oh, wait. Is that a person I already know about?
I don't know if you've not been living under a fucking rock.
I'll be honest,
Yeah?
that's kind of how I live my life. Under a rock.
He's just a bad guy. I don't like him. Everybody loves him, but I don't fuck with him.
Who is that guy? Hang on.
You mean the
I
champ?
gotta go. Yeah, no, yeah, that's who it was. Okay, all right, good. I was making sure I wasn't getting myself confused. Thank you for reminding me about the person that you weren't there for.
No, I just know him. He used to be great, but he was tired. Fuck. I don't know.
Yeah, that's how it goes, man.
But hey, don't tell Calynn I got something packing for her.
Okay, I won't. Hey, good luck, though.
Good luck to you, too. And if I meet you in the final round, I'm going to kick your ass, too.
Yeah, I will. Okay.
All right, fist bump.
Fist bump. Hey, oh, sorry. I got to do the camera. Okay. Oh, wait, same time.
Same time.
Same time.
We keep missing.
So, I'm going to turn around and yell at Calynn. And then I'll walk over to Calynn and I'll be like, Calynn, you see that kid that I was just talking to right over there? Do you see that kid? Calynn, do you see that kid?
Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, that's my buddy.
What the hell was that kid's name?
Billy.
Crap. I forgot. Oh, I'm so glad he didn't ask.
His own name? Why would he ask you his own name?
Or what if he'd have been like, hey, and I was in a position where I had to say his name?
If you need to introduce somebody and you don't know their name, just like pick one.
That can't possibly.
It works for me 100% of the time.
When is the last time that worked for you?
Like 10 minutes ago.
Million.
Who did you meet like 10 minutes ago?
Oh, hey, Victor, Trip Pants or whatever your name is. Get over here.
Trip Pants? Trip. You don't even pick names. You pick items.
Well, sometimes. Skip. It's Skip. I remember 2 P's.
Skip. 2 P's. Skip doesn't have 2 P's.
Yeah, it does. We've talked about this. It's not it.
No, the name, not the name.
Not
Skip
the person?
does not have 2. No, not the person. I've never met the person.
Skip, I apologize for my friend Ford. He's insensitive.
I've never seen it written with 2 P's.
Well, that's on you. Get out more.
Nah.
Nobody has 2 letters at the end of their name.
Yeah, that's true.
Can I walk over with my hand outstretched, ready to introduce myself? I'm so sorry, where are my manners? My name is Skip Ripper, bona fide independent Pokeball manufacturer, and I'm looking for sponsees.
Hey.
I'm going to whip out my business card, another copy, entirely unique, because as previously mentioned, these are written with Sharpie, so no 2 are alike. And indeed, it does say underneath Rip with 2 P's, balls, Skip with 2 P's, Ripper.
Profesh. Hey, it really does have 2 P's, Calynn.
It does. Can never have too many P's.
I take out a pen and I write on the back Ford with 2 D's. And I'm like, oh, I kind of like that.
Fordida, pleased to meet you.
Oh, yeah. I'm Ford with now 2 P's.
Oh, now I want one.
Wait, 2 P's. No, 2 D's. 2
I was going to
D's.
say.
They're upside down P's.
Didn't reckon it had a P in it to begin with, so.
I'm having a hard time mathing this out.
No, this is letters, alphabet.
So you make Pokeballs?
I do. I make Pokeballs. I'm a bona fide independent Pokeball manufacturer.
Sweet. Where would I have seen your work?
Right here in front of you, right now.
Okay, let me see it.
And I will go through my list of Pokeballs again.
So cool.
I think there's also going to be one that's like got a kind of, like that rainbow chrome kind of coloring to it. There's one that like the half is like a rainbow chrome, and on it in Sharpie is just written Mega Legendary. And that one's on my belt, but I'm not showing that one. I just kind of like don't take that one off the belt to demonstrate it. But it is there.
Can you roll a perception check for chunks, Alex?
I sure can. Perception, you say?
As Chunks looks at Skip and sees her kind of tuck that back behind her, as that rainbow sheen happens, that happens in Chunks' eyes as well. And she like slinks back a little bit and moves over towards Posey.
As I said, I'm looking for sponsees.
I was about to say, what does a sponsee do?
A sponsee is someone who gets sponsored.
Oh, all right. Well, that sounds good. We already have one sponsor, but I think we can have 2.
That's what I like to hear. Ready and willing. Rip Balls is a brand new business, you see. Just sort of trying to get the name out there.
We can put 2 patches on our shirts. So yeah, okay. What will you provide us if we are your? I'm just assuming that you're asked. This is very assumptive of me, but like I don't think assumptive is a word. Yeah. What's the deal?
The deal is that I'm here at this little contest to introduce myself to network. I had your names were down on my list. I was in Pewter City when you were doing that whole mudslide thing. Didn't get the chance to introduce myself then, but I'm introducing myself now. You seem like very capable lot, and I was just intrigued as to, I'm assuming that you're going to enter this little contest.
Yeah, I think we are.
Well, depending on how you're doing, I'd love to maybe, like, throw you a ball. Like throw you a bone, you get it?
Yeah.
Like a ball.
I like it.
Or 2. In the name of showing off my business, and I can supply you with certain discounts and things to some of this equipment, and maybe make some of these proprietary new release models available to you before anybody else, so that you may show them off to people. For example, this one, and then she's going to reach for the Mega Legendary ball.
While this is all going on, once you say throw you a ball, like throw you a bone, Calyn's just going to look at Cubone and mouth, is that offensive?
Bone.
Okay. So, like, this all sounds great to me. I guess we should go test out your balls. Can we, okay, hold on. I already have all my Pokemon. Can my Pokemon, like, move out of a ball and move in, like an apartment?
Like a hermit crab?
Yes, like a hermit crab. A thing that I don't know if it exists in the Pokemon world.
Well, I, an absolute expert in all things Pokeball, definitely know the answer to this question.
Yes.
Yes, you can. In fact, little known fact.
All right. Do you want to? It looks opposing. Do you want a new ball? Do you want a fancy ball?
Crackle, no. Crackle.
Is that a yes?
Crackle, no.
Okay. All right. Cool. We'll go see if it works.
Well, I'll happily, on the house, a handshake agreement, provide you each with a pomp and circumstance ball if you wish.
Yeah, I'm in.
Perfect.
Yes, of all your offerings, I think I'm the most interested in that one.
Plus, if this tournament goes well for you and we do manage to strike up a more long-term deal, I have this on the table. And she's going to hold up the shiny ball and be like, this is the Mega Legendary Ball. Unfortunately, it's not quite finished.
As you lift it up in the air, you see Chonks was like right behind you, and as you lift it up, she just swings her arms and just misses it.
Okay. Maybe we'll graduate to that one next time, but we'll try this one for now. Ford looks at the D20 ball and really is like super into the idea of that as like, I don't know, maybe a future game mechanic, which however the Pokeball lands determines some kind of bonus feat.
If you make any kind of assumption like that out loud, she's going to whip out that notebook again and be like, that's bloody genius, that is. Write it down. I knew this would be a good partnership. I just had a feeling about you. You know when you meet a person, you have a feeling about them? I just had a feeling about you.
Yeah, I think this is gonna go really well. I'm not looking on Etsy right now for D20 Pokeballs or anything. That's not what I'm doing.
I'm sure they exist.
I know, me too.
Surely.
Victor's gonna kind of sidle up to Calynn and be like, I don't know about this.
Which part?
I don't know much about Pokeballs.
You know so much about Pokeballs. What do you mean?
What? No. I mean, I have apricorns in my possession. I have a repair kit in my possession.
That's like 4 times as much as I know about Pokeballs.
Well, I was going to say you caught more Pokemon than me, but I guess you
I
don't
almost never use Pokeballs.
That's right. Okay. Well, I don't, there's just a lot of Sharpie, and there's a lot of, questionable material use that they're not disclosing, and I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
if this
no.
is like,
I did see the Sharpie and glitter thing. That did seem a little not Pokemon ball-ish.
Yeah, she seems really nice, but I don't know.
Should we test this? Because I assume that Skip handed over one of the pomp and circumstance balls to all of them.
Yeah.
Okay, so Cal's gonna be like, should we test this one out?
Yeah, I think this one will be very Pokeball-like, but...
Sick. And she's just gonna go, hey, Pidge, and toss it up into the air and expect Pidgey to come in and just wing slap that bitch and have it explode.
All right, do you want Pidge in it? Like, are you giving this?
No.
Okay, yeah. Pidge comes down as seeing you throw the Pokeball up and smacks it. Roll an attack for Pidge. It can be struggle or one of his attacks. Anyone.
Okay.
I just want to see how much damage it does.
Yeah.
Obliterated.
What, damage to the ball or damage to Pidge?
Great question.
Actually, let's see if Pidge nat ones.
Oh no.
Didn't nat one.
Look at that damage. Look at that damage.
Skip, do you want to describe what happens to this ball as it gets smashed?
23 damage.
I don't know the damage stats for a Pokeball, but I'm going to assume that that's toast.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think, like, if you chuck the ball up, you can just start to hear the tinny sound of, like, it's almost like the 20th Century Fox, like, the drums, like, and it's, like, starts to sound really like the start of something cool, and, like, this glitter, like, spraying off of it, but as Pidgey comes and, like, slaps it, it just explodes. And there's, like, bits of Pokeball and glitter and, like, probably some sparks and things, like, that look like fireworks and that looks pretty cool. Can I say that the audience still goes, ooh, ah?
Yes.
Just gonna say that Ford does that. It's like, wow.
Victor's is more like a, ooh.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Just as advertised.
There are two people in the crowd that don't ooh and ah, and that's because a big pile of glitter just drops on both of their heads and they're just sparkly all over now. And as you guys see that, you may not recognize them, Skip, but the rest do. Nolan and Theo are covered in glitter now as they just look down to the ground.
Oh, Victor, this is the best Pokeball ever.
Ha! I'll take 20 of them.
If anybody is looking over my way at the commotion, I'll be like, thank you, rip balls, rip balls, rip balls.
This will cause other people to try to buy some balls from you.
Yes. And they said I couldn't start a business with nothing but a backpack and a dream.
You sell 4 different people 2 rip balls a piece.
Nice.
The Pomp and Circumstance ball.
When's the next art corner?
Tomorrow.
Tuesday.
Tomorrow.
Is it tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it too late to get a picture of the Rip Balls themed t-shirt that we all need to be wearing with the Brock's Rock Hard Love School patch on it?
I will write it down.
Theo and Nolan will look over at Victor and be like, we should have known you were doing this kind of stuff.
What kind of stuff?
Loser stuff. Arts and crafts.
Loser stuff? Really?
Oh, it's you again.
Smooth, nerd.
You again, huh?
Yeah, me again.
You look like you haven't...
Yeah, do I? Keep going. You got this, buddy. I know English doesn't sit well with you all that often, but I think this time you're going to nail it.
I can't sit well anyway because of my rash.
I can tell. Well, this is new information. What about the rash?
Shut up, Nolan.
No, tell me more about the rash. Is it contagious? Oh my God, contagious.
Stop.
This guy's contagious.
He's not contagious.
He's got the plague.
Come on, get out. Come on, Nolan, we're leaving. And they usher each other away.
Megan, I can't sit anywhere. I have hemorrhoids.
We're going to register. Come on. And they go away.
with the CDC for plague.
You put the seat down, and they.
That doesn't make any sense, and also is not what I said, Plague Boy.
Presumably they're leaving a trail of glitter. They're gonna have, they'll be finding glitter for the rest of their lives.
Yeah. Every time y'all see them, they're gonna look like shiny Pokemon now.
I'm gonna look at Calynn and be like, I bet those dudes don't have double letters at the end of their names.
Nah, they're not cool enough.
Yeah.
Should we register?
I guess. That seems boring.
Yeah, okay, let's go register.
Cha. She looks at the candy stall again. Chai.
Yeah, all right. Swipe a handful more and then let's get out of here.
She runs over and she swipes another handful of candy. You guys continue down this aisle of vendors. You guys can catch more of me at CZ Drop all over all the socials. And if you like Lap Plays, I run an Animorphs alternate universe TTRPG where a different group of idiot teenagers with the Death Wish gain the power to turn into any animal they can touch and go try to fight evil alien parasites that take over your brain and your life and your mom and your dad. And if you want to find all that, that's Dungeons and Dracon Beams. You can go to linktr.ee/CZ Drop. That's linktree/CZ Drop.
Hi, I'm Kaycie. I do podcasts like Animorphs Anonymous and Hearst Girls. I also draw stuff on Art Corner, which is every third Tuesday of the month on twitch.tv/CZDrop. And I also draw stuff in the form of my webcomic B-Side You, which is a gay romance webcomic that takes place in the early 2000s. That is free to read at bsideyoucomic.com. It's also on Tapas and Webtoons. It is less free to read, but you get early access pages and bonus pages at patreon.com/KCD Studios if you want to help support me making my dreams. If you want to find me everywhere else on the internet, you can go to linktr.ee/KCD Studios. All right, bye.
You can find me at horsegirls.club because I am learning how to become a horse girl. Spoiler, it's not going good. I'm not retaining a lot, but they're trying hard.
You can find me across the internet at Alex and Birds. If you go to linktr.ee/Alex and Birds, you can find a list of many of the things I do, not all of them, but at least the regular things like Animorphs Anonymous, which we've done all sorts of Apple Grant properties. And if you go to twitch.tv/Animorphs Anonymous, you can find us making people read it for the first time and giving their opinions on it. Notably at this time, a swan named Emily. You never know who else we're going to convince to read it. Also, Horse Girls, horsegirls.club. You can find Tim there too. We're training to be a horse girl. It's going super well. He's retaining a lot. We also do Dungeons and Dracon Beams, which Austin is the GM of. We're idiot teens with a death wish. He said that already, but I'm letting you know we're really, really fucking dumb. Guys, we're real idiots. We keep rolling nat ones. Late starters, that's this one. Welcome, you found it. Congratulations. Also, surprise, we do Surprise Attack Book Club, which drops in a bunch of different feeds, and it's great. When does it drop? We can't tell you that. It's a frickin' surprise. Also, things like Guild of Granddaughters. Check it out.
If you want to help these three floundering, older than average trainers on their Pokemon journey, financially speaking, in exchange for goods and services, the form of character journals and stickers and I don't know what else, random shit that we do, you can go to the Late Starters Patreon. That's right, patreon.com/late starters. Come support our floundering trainers as they flounder their way through the Kanto region. Thanks in advance, buddy.
You can start late, but at least you're starting.